After preventing international criminal Ramon Thace from stealing the diamond known as the Star of Ghana, the grateful owner tells AntMan and Wasp a tale from his native India about a man named Gazandi whose music could hypnotize people and that his only weakness is playing the wrong note and be subject to hypnosis himself. On their way back home, AntMan and Wasp fly past a club where musician Trago is featured playing jazz. The Wasp convinces AntMan to go back there with her in their civilian guises of Henry Pym and Janet Van Dyne. After the show they happen to witness Trago robbing the club owner's cash box. Donning their identities of AntMan and the Wasp, the two heroes easily stop Trago and return the money. The club owner decides not to call the police if Trago promises to return to his native India. Trago complies. 2 months later, in India, Trago manages to find the home of Gazandi. Recalling the stories of Gazandi's musical powers, he manages to convince the aged wise man to teach him how to play hypnotic music. Many months later, Trago returns to the United States and begins performing in clubs again. Successfully using his hypnotic music to enthrall people, Trago manages to get himself into a radio station where he broadcasts his hypnotic music all over the city. There he calls on the people to try and find AntMan and Wasp, who are also affected and stunned by the music. AntMan's ants carry the two heroes deep into an ant hill in an attempt to shield them from the music. Realizing his current plan isn't working, Trago commands local snakes to start searching for AntMan and Wasp. In the ant hill, the duo are attacked by a snake and use their shrinking gas on it, but not before AntMan's faithful ant core sacrifices its life to save him. Traveling to the radio station, AntMan gets inside Trago's trumpet, and while his ants distract Trago, he bends part of the instrument out of shape. This causes the next note to affect Trago instead of his audience, causing him to forget his criminal intentions and become a legitimate musician. AntMan and Wasp decide to let Trago go because he had not committed any real crime. We end with Hank and Janet both listening to Trago, as he now has no memory of the incidents. Hank is still saddened by the loss of his aunt, Core, so Jan and he both walk home together.